Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Sir Joseph of Sir Joseph World, and I am. I took the advice of one of my friends that it's better to think outside the box, and now I'm outside the box. Outside the box, I am cooking adobo the way we cook in Zamboanga City, Philippines. So when you say about adobo, it's a famous delicacy in the Philippines, but there's like regionalization of adobo. It depends upon the place where you live, and then there are some twist on the adobo. Now today I'm going to show you how to cook adobo the Zamboanga way. Watch and learn. Okay, so first we need chicken, this one. So we bought this here in Japan at 854 yen. Okay, so if you want to know, just divide it by two, so approximately that's the price in peso. All right, so we have chicken, and then we have pork, because I'll be mixing pork and chicken, so it's mixed adobo, chicken and pork. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ingredients. Once again, we have the chicken, we have the pork, and then we have onion. Of course, you need onion. We have the garlic, we have pineapple slice to add taste to that. Okay, and then of course we have the Datu Puti Philippine vinegar. This is from coconut vinegar. Yeah, and then we have the silver swan soy sauce. This is a very famous soy sauce in the Philippines. Okay, silver swan soy sauce. And then we have red sugar, okay, to control or normalize the salty taste. And we have the what do you call this in English? The laurel leaves. Okay, laurel leaves. And then of course we have the oil, and then we have the black pepper. Okay, and then we have the magic syrup. So I changed Ajinomoto to magic syrup. This is very famous now in the Philippines. Instead of Ajinomoto, we have the proudly Philippine made seasoning magic syrup. Okay, and we have also the egg. This will be put on top. I will be boiling this later. Okay, or I can put it on top of the rice when it's already cooked. So I'll just put it on top of the rice. All right, so let's start now. First, I'm going to wash our main ingredient, the chicken, meat, okay, and the pork. Okay, just open very slow water. Okay. And don't forget to wash your garbage before throwing it, because here in Japan we are very strict in the separation of our garbage. Okay, so you're not only watching how to cook, but also learning some values. If you're coming to Japan, make sure you observe the 3 R's: recycling, the reduce, and the reuse. Okay, now I'm washing the chicken. Supposedly, or originally, it must be marinated a day before you cook, but this is the shortcut way, and it will give you same result. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook so that you can watch it. Okay. Well, I'm inside the hotel now, if you're asking. Okay, how to cook adobo. And just wash. And also the pork. You see? So from time to time, I'm going to work silently, so just watch. I don't need to talk much. So if you're at home, you can follow me if you have the ingredients. So I'll prepare the garlic. This is a new type of garlic. You can see, very big. Let me position so that you can see. Mhm. I'll just mix the garlic and the onion in one bowl. So I love garlic, so it's okay to put many garlic. So since I bought two nets, so I reserved this. This will be fine. So you have the garlic here, okay. And then the onion. I just slice the onion now. What is good about Japanese onions that they don't produce so much juice that will make you cry while slicing. Not unlike the purple onion in the Philippines. And when you want to preserve onion in a wrap, make sure you're going to wrap it in newspaper. Newspaper will keep it fresh. But if you wrap it on a plastic, it will grow. It will produce some stems on it after some days, for a few days. Yeah. So let's wash a little. Okay, just mix it with the garlic. Maybe 2 onions, okay, so let's reserve this. So one tip is you have to cook and go or clean and go. Do not leave your leftovers in your chopping board. That's what I learned when I worked before at Shakey's Pizza Restaurant. Clean and go. We call that clean and go. Because it will be too messy if you're going to leave everything in your chopping board. So put it directly in your garbage bag. once again, I'm cooking adobo the Zamboanga City way. And please stay tuned because in a while we're going to start cooking, which is a very important step for you to learn. Although you can make your original adobo. Next is I have to chop now the chicken. Adobo size or bite size. We call it bite size. Easy to bite. Anyways, it will shrink later, so don't worry about the size. This size is okay. This big is okay. I advise you if you have a bigger knife to cut, it's better. But now I have this. You can see me a little bit hard to cut, but it's okay. Make use of a knife that you are comfortable with. Well, I made a mistake about the onion of Japan. I also cried. So wash. Okay, next is the pork. But yeah, this one. Just maybe 3 pieces of this. When you say adobo, you can also make vegetable adobo. So the main ingredient is garlic, onion, soy sauce, and then you saute it. That's what we call adobo. So we have like spinach adobo, kangkong adobo. So that's what is the secret about adobo. Chicken adobo, fish adobo is okay. I'm almost done with the chopping, so cooking will be fast. Just chopping. Okay. And additional information about adobo. Adobo can be preserved until 1 week in the ref. Because there's no tomato. Tomato, what makes it bad? So since we don't have tomato in it, it's okay. Usually fast food restaurants in the Philippines, they cook once and then put it in the ref by order. So when somebody orders it, they just heat it. In most fast food restaurants, they serve adobo. So I'm done with the chopping. Now wash it and I'll start cooking. So I'm now going to get ready with the stove. So I'm going to move my camera here. Okay. So we have electric stove. So switch this on. Okay. Then HI. Of course, it's already hot. First, you have to heat in a high level. Like this one. Okay. And don't forget to switch on the exhaust fan. Okay, once again, those who will just watch my video, I'm cooking adobo. Prepare the oil. So first, let's heat the pan. It's my first time to use this kind of stove, but you know, I don't have this kind of stove, but since I am here for this vlog, so we prepared everything. So while waiting for the kettle to be heated, once again, I would like to introduce you or to show you the ingredients. We have the onion and the garlic. Of course, we have the oil. We have the laurel, very, very important laurel leaves. Okay. Later I'll put the egg. So you can see it's getting hot now. So I can pour the oil. The oil must just be enough for the garlic and the onion to be sauteed because the pork has its own oil. It will be extracted later as we go on with our cooking. So we can now put step one when the oil is already it's already hot. We're going to put the onion and the garlic. All together. I'll show you a little. Are you asking why I'm speaking English? Because some viewers don't understand Tagalog. Okay. So we first step one is heat the oil and then saute the garlic and the onion. While waiting, you can open already the pineapple, which we are going to put later. Open the can. So there you have it. I already opened the pineapple. In some cities they don't put pineapple, but in Zamboanga we use pineapple. So now I'm going to pour the pork. The pork is harder than the chicken, so put the chicken later when the pork is already tender. So let's now saute the pork. then bring the pork to tender, and then pour the chicken meat. In some cities they do it dry, but in Zamboanga we use the juice of the pineapple to help cook the pork. That's pork. And bring it to boil. Mix it in a little, and then cover it like 5 minutes. I'm gonna show you. See this now. I'm going to cover it for at least 5 minutes. So while waiting for the pork to be tender, you can do other things like washing your chopping board. And I smell now the rice is almost to cook, so I can put some eggs on top of it. So sometimes you need to be multitasker. Multitasking is important, especially when you live alone. So we bought 1 tray of eggs, so maybe I'll just put 5 eggs. Make it 6. Okay. So what I did is I'm also cooking rice, so you can cook the egg when the rice is about on its 95% cooking stage. So I cover it again, and let's continue the cooking of adobo. Let's check if the pork is already tender. The next time I'm going to hire a cameraman. It's quite difficult to show you while I'm mixing. But wait. You can follow me while I'm saying it. So mix the pork, and then cover it again. But they said cooking adobo using firewood in a dirty kitchen tastes better. But now this is my first time to use a high-tech, stove. Thank you to my sponsor for this cooking demo. So next I'm going to pour the laurel leaves. You can cut it using your fingers. Like that. Just put the laurel leaves. The purpose of this is it adds, taste and good odor. This is similar to Thai food because Thai food also have a lot of spices, deep spices. The soy sauce will be put when you are already accomplished 90% of the cooking steps. So if you're asking when I'm going to pour the soy sauce and the vinegar, it will be later. Now I have to cover for 2 minutes more. Thank you for those who gave me a thumbs up on my video. You can leave your channel, the link of your channel. I'm going to visit later. Well, this is how I look at daytime. Okay, I don't have makeup. It's okay. So the pork is already tender. I'm going to put now the chicken. Here's the chicken. I'm gonna put this. Okay. The chicken cooks fast than the pork, so we have to balance the cooking. So do not put it all together. As you can see in other cooking videos, they put all together the chicken, the pork. So what comes out is that the chicken is overcooked. So mix it well before covering again your pan, cooking pan. Now since you already put the chicken, we cannot put other ingredients, just like the pepper, black pepper. Just put it to taste, so being the cook or the master of your menu, you can calculate the amount of pepper that you're going to put, and you must balance it, the amount of pork and the amount of ingredients you're putting. So I need a larger spoon. Oh, this one is better. Okay. Now I have to pour the soy sauce. Thank you to my sponsor, Silver Swan Soy Sauce. You have to pay me. I'm promoting your product. Silver Swan Soy Sauce company from the Philippines. I bought this at MK restaurant here in the coast. So pour the silver swan soy sauce, or you can use other soy sauce of your preference, but I love silver swan because I grew up with silver swan. I remember when my childhood days, we don't have ulam, so we just use silver swan soy sauce in our rice and banana. You know, sometimes when we cook something and then some ingredients reminds us of our past. Okay. So this is how it looks now after pouring the soy sauce. This time I'm going to put the magic syrup. Magic syrup is now the famous seasoning in the Philippines instead of using Ajinomoto. So proudly Philippine made. Ajinomoto is located in Hamamatsu, Japan. But this one, I think this is in Quezon City. They say it's healthier. The maker of magic syrup is Maggi Company, the maker of Maggi noodles. So magic syrup. I will put 2 magic syrup because I need to balance the amount of my cooking. Okay, we're almost 80%. So mix it. This is adobo a la Zamboanga. And then get ready with your pineapple. This is what makes different between Zamboanga and other cities. They don't put pineapple, but since we are Spanish descendants, so we love pineapple. So I'm going to slice it from the can inside. Okay, you can slice it directly and then just pour it. You put the pineapple when you're about to stop the fire. Just get ready. And one of the secret is put brown sugar to taste. Just a little. And again, it depends upon the amount of your adobo. So let me taste it. So you can adjust the taste. So in this case, I want it more soy sauce. More of the soy sauce. because I don't use salt because of my gout. So too much salt is bad for the gout. So we have to adjust, make it gout friendly. But still, you can enjoy the same taste of adobo. Okay, then cover it. You put the vinegar at last so that it not be too sour. So while waiting for your adobo to be cooked, you can prepare already the plates. If you have some guests to taste your specialty on the plates. We're almost done with the cooking. So I heard the rice cooker sound, so it means that the rice is cooked. I'm going to get the egg also to prepare because I want to put egg on top of it. So we can maybe remove the egg. First I'm going to show you the boiling of our adobo. So I'm going to turn the camera to the pan. You can see. So I covered it. So our eggs not yet cooked, so just let it heat. Maybe I have to boil another kettle here to cook the egg. Because it don't cook well in the rice. So I'm using another cooking pan to cook the egg so that it will cook well. It cannot be half cooked if you put it on top of the adobo. It must be well boiled. And I have to taste again the adobo. I think the salt is okay. No need to add the salt. So in the final stage, you just make some adjustments with your spices to get your dream taste or your target taste. Now I'm going to put the pineapple. Okay. And mix it. So our adobo is not the oily type because in other cities they cook adobo like oily, but ours is not oily because we adjust the ingredients. So we're going to put now the vinegar, just a little vinegar to taste. I don't want it to taste so sour. Just little. Okay. This is coconut vinegar. So all was put already except our boiled egg. So I'm gonna end off the video in a while. I'm not going to show you already about the egg. Maybe you know it already. But at least we have reached the last step of our cooking. Okay. I hope you were able to follow me. So before I say goodbye, I want to show you the boiling point of our adobo a la Zamboanga. So if you want to know the written steps, just comment on this video. I'm going to post it here and you can read written step on how I cook my original adobo. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it to Facebook, and please don't skip the ads. Bye bye. Thank you.